Hey, we've been talking about it all week long, the 25th annual Rib Cook-Off, and Dave Anderson, a.k.a. Famous Dave, the owner, founder of Dave's Legendary Pit Barbecue, is here with us. Famous Dave, thanks so much for coming in. Not so famous Bill here. Welcome to me.
Hey, I'm really excited, and when I first got into town, I saw that smoke, but I can tell you that we got the good smoke today.
You've got the good smoke. A lot of people don't know about your history. You started out in a teeny town in Wisconsin. Give us a little background on Famous Dave.
I first started out in the northwest corner of Wisconsin, only 1,800 people in town, and when I was building my first rib restaurant, people would drive by and they say, "Dave, what are you doing?" And I said, "I'm building the world's best rib joint." And they would laugh, but I stayed true to my dream, and by the end of the summer, we were serving almost 5,000 people a week.
That's crazy. Remember, this town had 1,800 people in it. Now you decided you've branched out and you've become the largest barbecue franchise in the country. 200 restaurants, you said?
200, and we're growing.
Okay, we were talking about the Rib Cook-Off, and you said this is kind of the Super Bowl of Rib Cook-Offs, but barbecuing is growing.
Barbecue is really exploding all over the country, but not just here in the United States, actually in Canada, South America, Europe. Everybody is doing these big rib cook-offs. But Reno's the granddaddy. Something like 500,000 people will be here this weekend. We have some of the best barbecue cookers in the nation coming here to compete. And Famous Dave's, we've won it 5 times in a row, and we're out to win it again.
All right, very good. Talk about, you've also got a book out here. Barbecuing is exploding. Everybody's hitting the grill in the summer. Not only in the summer, they're doing it in the winter now. What's the secret? I know you guys won't, well, I'm not asking you for sauces or spices, but what's the secret in making a better rib? I try and make them all the time, but I can never make them as good.
I don't mind spilling the beans. It really, you got to start off with a great rack of ribs, but then you layer the flavors. We smoke them slow. We caramelize our sauce by grilling it over a hot grill, and then we take and slather that sauce on again. And I'll tell you what, that is some great eating.
Yeah, no, you're talking about caramelizing. We've got some right here that his folks were so kind enough to bring in for us. So you let not necessarily burn it, but caramelize it, and then you put on another layer.
Right. Sometimes people, they just, once they take the ribs out of the smoker, they'll just put some sauce on. We actually put it over a live grill, and we caramelize the flavors on there, adding another flavor. So between the rubs, the smoke, the caramelization of the sauce, we have got some great tasting ribs.
Low and slow. Everybody talks low and slow with ribs. How slow are we talking?
About 5 hours.
Wow. So
and
you set aside a Saturday.
Helps render out the fat, makes them more tasty.
Okay, is there a shortcut? Is it a sin to be shortcutting on your cooking of your ribs?
There are no shortcuts to good barbecue.
Okay, and you're not just talking ribs here. You've got sauce. You've got the rub that you've got on. You've also got some of these muffins as well.
Honey buttered cornbread.
Okay, talk about the rub. How important is the rub here?
Our rub, I spent 25 years working on our recipes, and this rub has some brown sugar, some paprika, a little bit of garlic, kosher salt, some brown sugar, cayenne, really tasty stuff that just flavor explosions just happen in your mouth.
All right, it should be an awesome time, and an awesome time at the Rib Cook-Off. 5-time winner.
5-time winner.
Good luck this year, too.
I'll be signing my cookbooks. Come out and see us.
All right, Famous Dave, thank you so much for that.